links are basically creating a connection between one source to another. And whatever we are going to discuss here is basically about websites. Okay,
Okay.
websites. So links are the connection between two pages. Okay, two pages, you can call it as a two websites, two pages, or whatever you call it as. There is a connection between one page and then another page. Okay, links, there is a connectivity. For example, you see there is a river flowing, and that river will depart a village into two types, right? Left side and the right side. Now if you want to create a transportation between these two villages, then you have to build a bridge across the river so that you can communicate, correct? So there will be no link between these two places, so that we call it as a link in traditional method or practices. So links are the connection between two pages. Okay, we can relate, we can relate the links, the concept of relationship, the concept of relationship in daily practice. Okay, which means every day you go out and you meet new people. Based on your attitude, based on your character, based on your behavior, you end up acquiring new friends, correct?
Correct.
Yes or no? Based on your attitude. If your attitude, if your character, if your thought process is not in alignment or in sync with whom you are meeting today, you are not going to maintain your contact. It is going to be something like you met somebody today and that's it. When you go in a bus, public transport, you meet the conductor every day. Why your conductor is not becoming your friend? Right?
Correct.
You are meeting the driver every day. Why is the driver is not becoming your friend? The reason because the purpose, the attitude, the behavior, and the thought process of the conductor or the driver may be not as similar as your thought process is. So you are not connecting with each other, correct? So
Yes.
we can
Yes.
relate the links, the concept of links in the SEO industry similar to the relationship in our daily practice. Okay.
Okay.
Now, there has been a statement which says if you give the average revenue of 10 of your friends whom you contact daily, I can identify what is your revenue. The average of 10 people's revenue is what your revenue is. Simple.
Yes.
In other words, whom your friends are around you, their character and their attitude decides your character and your attitude.
Mm-hmm.
So this is with respect to traditional people, but when it comes to internet is a list of websites connected with each other. The world is a list of people, social networking connected with each other. That is the social networking, correct? You connect with other
Yes. Yes.
people. But in the internet, the complete network is created by connecting websites with each other. There is no connection between different websites. There is nothing called internet. Okay, connecting with each other. Okay, now creating a link from one website to another website as a small practice is what has evolved into a very big network called internet. That is what we call it as world wide web today. Okay, now the beauty is a website is decided about its quality, about its performance by evaluating what kind of websites are linking to this and what kind of website is this website is linking to. Similar to your friend circle, what kind of friends are coming to your home every day and what kind of friends you are associating with other people decides whom you are, correct? In the
Yes. Yes.
same way, okay, what kind of links that your website receives, what kind of link that your website is giving to, this decides what your website is all about. Now in Google's search engine's point of view, if a website is not associating with highly relevant or lesser useful or to the worst quality websites around in the market, then Google decides your website is also worst, your website is also spam, your website is also a bad website. Now, Google will not encourage showing your website in the top SERP, search engine results page. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, like we have friends and relatives in our family, websites do have their own friends and relatives. Okay. Now, if the friends and the relatives are good, then the website is also good. So, exactly this concept of friendship. Now, how this link is called in technical? Technically, it is called as hyperlink. Okay, the link is called as a hyperlink technically. Okay, so the link is called as hyperlink technically. Okay, so basically hyperlink means you would have seen any website, okay, that contains an option where when you move your cursor on top of the particular link, you will be able to click. Notice that, right? You move your cursor, it is called normal text. Okay, at times when
Yes.
you move your cursor, you will be able to click on that one. Okay, so that is called hyperlink. Okay, hyperlink, the complete internet. Okay, the complete internet is connected using the hyperlink concept. Okay, the complete internet is connected using the hyperlink concept, which means the website is linked to each other. That's the meaning. Okay, now how does a hyperlink is created? Okay, a hyperlink will contain a text, which means a text that is clickable. Okay, number one, the hyperlink will contain a landing page. We call it as a landing page, we also call it as a final URL. Okay, which means when people click on the text, it will take them to a page,
URL.
a URL or a page. Okay, so when people click on a hyperlink, they will be taken to a page. So a hyperlink will contain a text that is clickable and a landing page, which is also called as a final URL. Okay, now how it should be, the text and the landing page final URL, they should be relevant. The text and the content in the final URL, content in the final URL must be relevant. You're getting my point?
Yes,
Relevant.
sir.
Now, when a website has more hyperlinks, the possibility for the search engines to explore more about your website, the possibility of the search engine to validate your website is high when there is more number of hyperlinks. I will tell you how. Okay, I am going to give you a couple of examples. Number one, I am going to type here, for example, okay, Shah Rukh Khan, correct? You know this guy, Shah Rukh Khan. What about this guy? He is one of the famous Bollywood star. You know this guy? Are bhaiya, are you there?
Yes.
I'm asking you a question. Do you know this person, Shah Rukh Khan?
Yes. Yes. He
You
has done a
know?
very. He has done a very famous film, Chennai Express. Have you seen that?
Chennai Express. Yeah, 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 of course. Ah,
Yeah.
before Chennai Express, we have a movie Dil Se in Tamil also. Ah,
Okay.
okay. So
Dil
Dil
Se
Se.
Re.
Okay, so that's a Hindi movie, so but we have it in Tamil version. That's an awesome movie, yeah. Okay, so
Yeah.
you know this guy. Okay,
Yes.
so look at this one. Okay, so what I'm going to do here. Okay, let me say you are having an option to click on this particular link. That is a hyperlink. Okay.
Okay.
Now what happens to this hyperlink? What you will expect when you click on this link? When you click on this link and if a page opens, what content you will see? What content do you expect to see? Is my question so difficult?
No, I could not understand the question.
Then you should tell me I could not understand, right? Keeping silent is not an answer. Okay. What I'm trying to tell you is there is a text here, Shah Rukh Khan, right?
Mm-hmm.
When I click on this text and I am expected to open a new page,
Correct.
in that scenario, what will be the content that you expect after loading a link?
Okay, okay, okay. Now I understood.
Hmm.
I will be expecting a link which will be showing me the entire details of Shah Rukh Khan. What
Mm-hmm.
are the movies he has done, his
Okay.
date of birth, his activities, his lifestyle, each and everything.
Okay. So you'll end up seeing the details about Shah Rukh Khan's profile, correct?
Correct.
Now, now let us see what happens. Okay. Can you see here? There is something called Shah Rukh Khan here. This is a hyperlink.
Okay.
Okay. Once you
Yes.
click on this, you will be able to click this one. And you copy this URL and you go to the page and you type, you end up seeing amudakumar.com coming in.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is basically misleading, correct?
Correct.
When you click on Shah Rukh Khan and you end up seeing information about Amudakumar, now this is
Mm-hmm.
misleading. Okay. Why? Because when people see this keyword Shah Rukh Khan, they will expect information about Shah Rukh. Correct.
Correct.
But what if they have information about Amudakumar?
They will feel disinterested because the link and the landing page does not has any kind of link.
That is the third point here. Correct. The text used in the link, in the hyperlink,
Mhm.
and the content in the final URL must be relevant. You got the point?
Yes, now I understand.
Right.
I was not asking the question.
Now,
Sorry.
now what happens is Google validates a website's content based on the relevancy score between the anchor text or the text and the content inside the final URL. Okay. Now,
Okay.
whenever the hyperlink and the content in the final URL is not matching, Google will not trust that website. Google will not put that website into top results because Google feels they are misleading the visitors. They are misleading the visitors by telling wrong commitment. They say 99% discount, but once you enter inside, you won't see something like discount at all or offer at all, right?
Yes.
They will tell you something for free, but once you go to that page, they'll ask you to pay. Now, like this, there is a possibility of cheating people.
Yes.
Now, why does Google takes links very seriously? Because the right website or the perfect website will have information about the right product and the subject. Okay. Now, when a
Correct.
website is misleading people, now Google will not encourage misleading people, and Google will not put those websites at the top. That's one of the basic rule. Okay. Now, what
Okay.
happens? A hyperlink will have a text that is clickable. Now, this clickable text in a hyperlink is called technically called anchor text. What text is this?
Anchor text.
Anchor
Very
text.
simple.
Anchor text. So the text that is used on the hyperlink is called anchor text. Okay. And
Okay.
the link that is used inside is called a final URL or a landing page. Okay.
Okay.
The relationship between the anchor text and the final URL is that they should be relevant to each other. You got the point?
Okay.
So, links are very, very, very important. Okay. Like the
Okay.
human body has a system called nervous system, correct?
Mhm.
Which the nervous system connects. to each and every cell inside the human body, which helps the body to supply the blood and oxygen to all part of the cells. Correct?
Correct.
The same way, what if there is no connection between my hand and my body, my leg and my body, my brain and my body? No, nothing works. Correct?
Correct.
The same way, a website should be considered as a human body, okay, where each and every part of the body is connected with each other, which means that each and every page inside the website is connected with each other. Okay, so if you take a website, the website should be connected with each other. If you take internet, every website is connected with each other. So that is always a connectivity. This is what creates internet. Now, in the process, when a website is linked to another website, Google, search engines like Google, Yahoo, Bing, they validate the quality and the genuinity of a website by taking the anchor text and the content inside the final URL's relevancy as an important factor. You're getting your point?
Yes, sir.
Whenever people use a misleading anchor text and a landing page, the search engine spider allocates very low score for that one. Okay, it allows very low score. So compared to the competitor, the search engine spider, the particular website will not get a better score, and there is no quality in that. This is what it means. This is how search engine spiders validate the content. Okay.
Okay.
Now, so this is basically called the hyperlink. Okay, few examples of hyperlink if you want to see. Okay, look at this website. Okay, so I have got a pop-up window here. I close this. Okay, I read this article. I come down. Okay, look at this one. I have something called about Amada Kumar. So the anchor text is like about Amada Kumar. Okay, now when I click open this, I will end up seeing information about Amada Kumar. Okay, how? Look at the title. Amada Kumar, expert digital marketing training. Correct?
Correct.
At the same way, if you go out and try to look the content inside, it also talks about Amada Kumar. Correct? Now, the
Correct.
keywords inside, the content inside is related to the anchor text that is used here. Okay? In the
Okay.
about this page. Now I go to the section called SEO course. Now my title talks about, my anchor text talks about SEO course. Now once I click open this, I will expect information about SEO. I won't expect information about Google advertisement or affiliate marketing. Okay, got it. So like this, a website is validated by looking into the relevancy of the anchor text on the landing page. Okay, cool. So this is the basic concept of links, hyperlinks. Okay,
Okay.
great. So let me just remove this because this is very irrelevant. Okay. Now, if you take an anchor text or a hyperlink will contain an anchor text, a hyperlink will contain a final URL and a text. See, the hyperlink and also the content should be related to each other. Okay. So,
Okay.
when you take a website, okay, there are three types of links. Three types of links. Number one link is called as internal link. Okay, internal link, which means you create a link within your own website. Okay.
Okay.
Number two is external link. This external link is also called as inbound link. This is also called as incoming link, and technically in the industry it is also called as backlink. Okay,
Okay.
right? Based on the different situations and scenarios, it differs. It is called as external link, which means a link that is coming from external source.
Yes.
Okay, external source, a different website. Inbound link, which means like a link that is like coming inside from another source. So incoming
Yes.
link. or technically it is called as backlink.
Backlink.
Okay. And the third type of link is basically called outbound link, or called as outgoing link. Okay, so internal link, external link, outbound link. So there are three types of links. Okay, in a website or SEO industry, you take internal link, external link, or backlink, or we call it as a outbound link or outgoing link. Okay,
Okay.
so three different types of link we have. On all the links, whether it is an internal link, whether it is an external link, whether it is an outbound link or outgoing link, the one thumb rule that you must follow is the anchor text and the content inside the URL or the final URL must be relevant. You got the point?
Yes, sir.
The anchor text and the content inside, okay, the final URL must be related to each other, relevant. Okay, now based on the number of internal links, based on the number of outbound links, based on the number of external link or backlink, okay, a
Yes, sir.
website's quality is measured or gauged. The more the relevancy of the content inside the website, is more possibility of showing your website in the top results compared to your competitors. Okay,
Okay.
right? Now
Okay.
the complete things revolves around the anchor text, the hyperlink. The first important concept of SEO is the content. Okay, if there is no content, you can do nothing. So content quality is very important in the on-page SEO sector. Creating a quality content is the first primary activity. You got it? Okay.
Yes.
Now, the next step is to create more quality content. You don't need to create one content. You must create maximum quality content that is useful for your visitors. So when people have more content inside your website, they don't need to go away from your website. They will get all the information about your business and everything from your website itself. So they don't leave your website.
Yes.
Now, once you have created a quality content, let me say around 150 to 200 quality content, what is the next stage you need to do? You need to connect the relevant articles with each other. You are getting a point?
Yes, sir. What
You
I have
see,
seen in what I have seen in Wikipedia, for example,
exactly, exactly.
when you go and open the page and there are various links when you're studying the specific content, when
Mhm.
you go and touch the link, you're going to land with the specific URL or a landing page where you can study exactly the relevant to that particular material.
Exactly. So that is the best practice that we need to follow for our website also.
Okay.
Where do people fail in this SEO industry is people fail to create the quality content at the first slot. They want to do the things faster, so they end up creating a copied content, plagiarized content. They don't concentrate on the personalization of the article. They don't concentrate on the quality of the things given to their visitors. They want to create or they want to build the city Rome in a single night. That cannot happen, right? You heard the
Correct.
statement, Rome is not built in a day, right? The same way, right? You should personally create a quality articles of 150 to 200 articles and link each article with each other so that your quality articles are referred to each other when people read the other content. You end up, sorry, you end up seeing people coming out and reading these articles relevantly. So it increases your website's engagement. Correct? You take the concept like this. You have given a very good example of Wikipedia. Okay. You know the process of weaving, right? So they weave, threads into cloths, right? You take thread and keep them independent, separately, keep the thread. Okay, that will not be stronger at all. If you keep your thread, in a parallel method, that will not be stronger. But when you make all the threads, mingled with each other, right? After weaving, if you see, you can see a very strong cloth, correct? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Right? After weaving, you will see a very strong cloth. Now, when it was
Ye-
thread, it is easy to, damage it. It is easy to depart them, correct?
Correct.
When it is weaved with each other, now that becomes a strong cloth. So the same
Ye-
way, when your website contains 200 to 300 articles and they are left independently without connecting with each other, now your website has no strength in it. Okay, but when you have more content and when you connect each content with each other, it's becoming like a cloth, a weaved cloth. Now that's very stronger, correct? The same way, a website should be having quality content, preferably more quality content, and those quality content should be linked with each other, period. Okay, so
Okay.
the purpose of links for a website hyperlink is to connect with one website to another, to connect one page to another page, and search engine spiders takes these links as an advantage to validate the quality of a website and its content. Make sense?
Yes.
Okay.
Crystal
So
clear.
I am just making it a simple concept of introduction to links or hyperlinks here. We will discuss about the further concepts in detail, in depth about this one. Once you understood about the concepts in detail and in depth, it is going to be of great resource for you to work on the SEO related stuff. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. See you in the next session.